podcast fucking takes off, this shit gonna be the best shit of all fucking time.
Politicians and shit like that.
Right.
Business owners and shit like that.
That's a fact.
Nobody really got shot, bro. Just put it that way or put
Nobody
it this
got
way.
tased. No, fuck shot. Nobody
None of
got
that.
tased.
No.
Maced.
None of that. Nobody had a knee in the fucking back of their neck and none of that.
None of that.
So thousands of people stormed this shit.
Everybody could breathe.
First of all, hold on. So how did people even? How did they even get in? You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm new to the story. I heard a little bit something about it, but I didn't
they
get a chance to look into
windows,
it.
They broke windows and came in, bro.
They was climbing up the house. Apparently, bro, I seen shit. They had on
They had a Jeffro
costumes.
Oh,
Like they had on all type of different like clothing. This shit.
Pipe bombs.
They put down bombs in the
Pipe
joint.
bombs.
They put down six pipe bombs.
Damn. What
Yeah, man.
Confederate flags.
Crazy.
Now, you know, this topic can go so many directions because
Right.
now listen, it's 10 years for being a gang member.
Right.
But for white supremacists, is it 10 years?
And Trump
Right.
told them not to do nothing. People were there to enforce the law, but Trump told them stand down.
Trump don't
Yeah.
stand down, but I think Trump's son was leading the pack.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I think
Why you say that? Why you say you think? Why you say that?
It was a picture of him, cuz.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what's crazy, and I'm glad that we started talking about Trump because I ain't a Trump fan, but I never argue
You gotta
on a biased
respect that nigga. You gotta
I never
respect what he
argue on
did.
a biased because no, I don't
Right.
fuck him. I never bias or I never argue on a biased perspective. I always try to look at both sides, right?
Right.
So
Okay.
from even if Trump was even if Trump was evil or a good person, then fuck it don't matter. What
Right.
he's bringing out of the American people
Right now.
is a need for the American people to see as a society, as civilians, as human beings. We
Human
need
beings.
to see that these people are here in our midst, in our not only they're in the police departments, they're in the businesses, they're in these big governments, and that's why they can get in those places.
Not just that. Trump didn't know how much power he really held until the people that supported him showed
Right.
who was behind him,
Right.
which he didn't really know because he really didn't care because Trump was about the bag.
And that's why he told him to stand down too. Like,
Yeah, you can tell him to stand down, but while Trump was giving an outlandish great speech talking about how he fucking the arrest rates was lower. You know what I mean? He helped the fucking middle class. He was dropping some facts, bro. Like
Yeah.
Trump never looked so good in a situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Trump as a whole, what we all look at now, it's not bad as we think he is, but he's got bad ways. But we don't know what the fuck Biden gonna do.
Right.
So
You know what I'm saying? But
it's a toss up with presidents elected, or that everybody that's been elected are normally family.
Yeah, or know each other, or communicate. I mean, or not communicate, but connected in some kind of way, shit
It's
like
a
that.
fact.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if that's fact, but that's what
You
it's
got
saying.
KKK members, you got the white supremacists. It's no 10-year charge for them. But Trump was talking about how locking up MS-13s and all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But these white supremacists, they wear their little sheets. It's no charge for it.
Right.
That triple K, baby.
Yeah.
That shit ran deep.
But
American
Bone deep.
economics.
Yeah.
Like, bro, remember when I talked about Elon Musk moving from California to Texas
yeah.
and only because of what the government told him about, his factory and the COVID and pandemic and shit.
Right.
These people, bro, with this money, they have power.
Too much.
Facts.
Too much power.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
To the point where they can scare politicians, the lawmakers, into feeling like they gotta fight with a pen. One of the lawmakers said, I thought we was gonna fight ourselves out after I grabbed the first weapon I had. It was a pen. Yeah.
Was it a big?
Big's always say it.
Yeah, you got big lighters and big pen.
Shout out to Big. Always
But
been
the
that.
whole thing that really sums it up is like, yo, you got these. We had a Million Man March, but it was fucking people out there ready to start shooting niggas. You got people.
Peaceful protest, bro.
Yeah, nobody breached no gates right now, no windows out.
Yeah.
Or you know what they call this? They call themselves what do they call it? Insurrectionists. Please, somebody look the word.
Insurrectionist.
They call it an insurrection. That's
Got your
what.
phone ready for you, bro.
That's what they said. They call it an insurrection.
It sound like
Yes, that's what they called it. Not
The
right. They were
resurrection.
writers. They were insurrectionists.
with a dick erection that don't work.
This from the news. This is what the reporters and shit and everything is called. That's
I'm just breaking it down for nigga terms. But go ahead. Somebody find out.
Raising against authority or government.
Right.
a what?
Upraising against the authority of government.
It's
Not
a
right.
Violent.
violent uprising against the authority of government.
Yeah, but who has the right to exercise that authority because of white privilege?
I'm just saying. I'm just pointing out how they.
If
turn.
black people breach them fucking gates,
It's
bro.
a riot.
You already know. That's what
Oh,
I
no,
said.
it's not a riot. It's gonna be a massacre.
That's what I say. You already know that shit was not happening if
That's a
people were
fact.
black.
It's gonna be a
That's
fucking massacre.
That's a
and-
fact.
And
We getting shot by
We know that.
police, right?
Right.
Imagine us trying to go into the White House
we know that. They
with
know
ropes jumping over fences and shit. Come on, man.
busting windows and shit, kicking through windows and
They
shit.
said that they would have stopped them. They was almost ready to burn the ballots. How is it that
What?
easy to breathe? Yeah, they
Right.
about to burn
How do they know where the balance is at?
That would have been a
They
perfect.
got pictures of it, mahogany boxes of ballots. That like, how is it that easy?
The college ballots at that. It was college ballots.
Yeah, how is it that easy to jump through the window and get to them? That like,
Right.
Come on, bro.
This where y'all got the shit at.
We didn't get robbed last night. I left the door open.
They trying to do anything to cause a recount.
Right. That's what I was
Black
thinking.
People that
Same
was
shit.
Come, they would have made note, like, don't even try it.
But we already know.
Heavily armed. They
Like-
didn't even have enough people there.
Like you said, bro. If it was black people, you know. We know. Everybody know. That
So let's-
outcome would
You
not
know
be
what I
the same.
mean? You know how many brains live in the street? We had to talk, Los. I'm gonna let you rock. Yes.
Let me ask a valuable question, and
I'm with you.
you know, even a biased question to the point that we obviously would be making, you know, because I'm a black man and I believe
You're all black
every
man.
single thing
Right.
that we talking about.
You're black.
But let's say that the effects from the pandemic, and this is what they're gonna say, the effects from the pandemic is the cause as to why this was such an easy seize for the whiteys.
But that's the excuse
Say that
because
again.
It is
Say
the
that again,
effect from the
Los.
pandemic is why it's such an easy seize.
You need me to explain?
No, just say it again. I ain't
No.
heard exactly what he said.
No, well, say it again.
They would argue the effects from the pandemic
Right.
is the reason
For easy seize.
that was an
Okay.
easy
Oh,
seize
okay. I
for
got
these
you. Okay.
people.
Got you. Okay. Yeah.
So that's the
Right,
reason
right,
why
right,
one
right.
person got
I get
shot.
it.
Y'all don't know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. People
That's
out
the
of
reason why-
office, or you know, people are sick. You know,
Yeah.
law enforcement
They
could
start
be
coughing
sick
on
and
you.
shit like that.
Yeah, people coughing on handcuffs, so they had to use zip ties, shit like that.
Yeah.
Let's
Definitely had.
They gonna
say
argue.
what you gonna say,
Crazy.
Corey.
No. I would disagree.
They gonna
For
argue.
real?
it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be argued.
The argument is not really an argument because this shit was planned.
We seen it.
While
firsthand,
Trump,
too.
while
I don't
Trump,
think-
while
but
Trump
I
was
don't-
giving a nice speech saying what he
I don't know
did,
too much about this shit either.
Trump gave a great speech, bro. Talking about what he did for the middle class, black people,
But why you talking about that
everything,
though?
and talking about fucking. Yo, Trump gave an amazing speech, bro. And I've never seen him look so good before.
But what was he speaking for? He just can't say he was gonna speak.
He was speaking of the things he'd done while he was in office.
Okay. Gotcha.
Now, if Biden get in office and he don't do the same thing with this goddamn unemployment shit and PUA, whatever the
He
fuck
ain't.
that shit is, then listen though.
You gonna vaccine us, lock us down.
Yeah.
It's being said. He's saying it.
But,
This is
what,
what his
but
plan
if he does not give that money, it's going to be terrible out here.
Right.
And now Homeland Security is going to be
That's what they want.
exactly.
Right. That shit gonna
And it's not
martial
even
law.
now, what they got to realize. It's not even us causing the war on this one, because we marched peacefully. We
Yeah.
don't break windows. We don't breach the White House gates or anything close to the White House. We march there,
Right.
but we don't cross what they caused because we would be a lot dead.
They're not scared.
Yeah, we've been
Ooh,
we've been black people that have been hung in front of our fucking kids,
They beat fear.
right?
Yeah.
We've been whooped, lashed, and made us pick cotton.
That's
But
a
we
fact.
still didn't grow enough balls to go jump through no fucking windows and knock some shit
In the
out
White House.
because we would be all dead.
Niggas will do it in the record labels though.
Oh, population control be
Right.
real on that.
You do shit like
Oh,
that.
yeah, you do that shit.
That shit ain't flying over there. That
They do it in
don't
the job.
supposed to be at.
They
You know?
do it for the white man company.
Niggas might steal some TVs from Best Buy.
You wanna fire me? You
I'm
gonna
telling
fire
you.
me? I'ma knock all this shit
Oh
off.
no, a nigga might steal some
Right.
TVs from Best Buy
That's a fact though.
because it's a riot, but ain't nobody touching nothing near that White House because
Yeah.
the
The
melanin.
reality is.
We not dumb.
The reality is.
Yeah.
And that's why I say, even
Pros
though
and
you
cons,
always gotta look at, like this. I had a fortune cookie one time, and they said, I mean, it's crazy for me to bring this up, but it said,
So
when you
good.
see the difficulty in every opportunity, or opportunity in every difficulty. You feel me? And this is the idea of looking at the glass half empty. I don't never look at it half empty or half full. I pull the bitch out and put what I
Right.
want in the cup.
Right.
That's just period. But
Yeah.
we gonna keep the water in there and say we gotta look at it half full
Yeah,
and say like,
optimistic.
I'm glad
Yeah.
to see that these motherfuckers is gonna come out and do this, because now we get to see what's the real. Now we saw what
Right.
we saw
I get what
what
you're
the
saying.
response from the police department and the military
Prison.
was slow as hell to get there for some reason. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
When this podcast fucking takes off, this shit gonna be the best shit of all fucking time.